Hello, there we go. Good morning. Is that too bright? Maybe we need to turn on something else. Hi, good morning. Okay, it is 8:13 in the morning. It is July the 24th. A few days ago, the Supreme Court of Canada made a decision that the government can be held accountable to unconstitutional decisions that it makes, possibly unconstitutional laws. I haven't read into it. We're going to read into it today. A heart. Thank you. Hello. Yeah. So we're going to figure out if the government can be held accountable to its bad decisions when it comes to legislation. So legislation that ends up having an adverse impact effect. I'm going to read this decision with the hope that there's language in it that will allow for a fair interpretation of social disadvantage as a protectable characteristic under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. I want to look into decisions that have been made under the Supreme Court or under the Manitoba law courts, because I'm in Manitoba. I want to see if how decisions around social disadvantage have been made. And there's a lot of justification for suppressing poor people and homeless people and shit made under court decisions, and then that's not technically a characteristic which one can be protected under. Anyway, so I want to read this decision to get to a better understanding of what now is the precedent of expectation and accountability in the courts of Manitoba and Canada, and probably the city of Winnipeg too, because again, it's still a form of government. It is governance, and if governance and bylaws infringe on charter rights, charter freedoms, then they need to be changed according to literally the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. That's my child. Right here. My baby boy. I love him. Okay. Getting into it. Got a good look at his funny little face. My boy. So one of the first things that I really want to do is understand how the dang heck do I use Canly? Okay, because I read Canly infrequently, just when it's fun for me. But I don't think I actually know how to use Canly to my researcherly benefit. So we Googled it, and I'm going to go through that. I'm going to learn how to use Canly right now. Okay. Canly Crash Course for Students. A Canly Crash Course for students. It's back to school season. Canly can be one of the most valuable online resources to any law student doing legal research, whether incoming or returning. Here's a short guide, whether incoming or returning. Read the commas. Here's a short guide to some of our most useful features. 1. Primary law and case law. As of September 2023, Canly is home to the text of over 3.2 million cases and 88,000 statutes. Wow. So my first reading of this, immediately into my brain, I think, are all those printed out somewhere? 3.2 million cases have to be printed out in duplicates, right? In order for that to be historically founded. Just because when the internet disappears, because the internet isn't forever, electricity is a finite resource, and as we saw when NFTs and shit were popping off and bitches were mining for coins, mining for NFTs, there was a hyper usage of energy going into the internet to trade pictures for what was considered valuable money, which was then like taken out and turned into actual money. Like, that's crazy. Again, money is fake, and we make up the value of the things that we surround ourselves with, right? Like, anyway, so overabundance, overusage of a finite resource. We can make energy, but only if we put energy into the creation of that energy, correct? Okay. So, 3.2 million cases, 88,000 statutes, all of this information needs to be created and put into a physical form so that when the internet and eventually dies out, we have a written history, a physical reality, a physical like retelling of what decisions were made so that we became the society that we were when the world went black, I guess, right? Like, does that, you know what I'm saying. Physical copies of media, physical copies of human decision making. That's why we look back at the pyramids and think, cool, what a neat time that must have been. That's why we desperately want to solve the hieroglyphs. That's why we like to learn languages, because you get to experience a history beyond just what it is that you think that you know, a history of your past and a history of your future creation, whatever you turn that into. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Physical copy is very important. 3.2 million cases is fucking insane. Because that's not even the amount of cases that have ever been tried in Canada. And that's only up until 2023. Up until probably the publishing of this how-to. As of September 2023, Canley is home to texts of over 3.2 million cases. Besides the text of the cases or statutes themselves, Canley also has a number of built-in features for your legal research. These include our jalapeno-based system of discussion intensity for citation/note-up searches. The more jalapenos a case has, the more discussion of the noted-up case it has. So looking at 2024, it doesn't look like there've been any citations, but I do have a different Canley case open somewhere. I was reading the Andrews case. Is this it? I can't get you up. Mm-hmm. Andrews, BC Law Society. Society. There we go. Okay, so maybe there's a comparison. Oh, wait. Shouldn't there be? Okay, hold on. Jalapeno-based system of discussion intensity. Where are your jalapenos? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this, it has, can you see? Yes, you can. Bye, baby. This has yellow jalapeno with 3 unfavorable mentions. Citations, discussions, unfavorable mentions. Okay. Okay. So this one doesn't have jalapenos yet. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Cool. This is so interesting. Okay, I don't know if you're following along. No, how could you? Like, close. What, you can't see? You can't see through my fucking face? Okay. So, if I'm learning what I think I'm learning, cited documents, this is the legislation that was cited in the case. We haven't read the case yet. Legislation cited under this decision. Here's why we made this decision. And these are, like, this is the legal rationale that we used to come to this decision that governments or whatever are accountable to the unconstitutionality or unconstitutional outcome of a law. This is a great decision. Like, if I'm reading this correctly, if I'm interpreting this correctly, this decision correctly, then I think that this is a great and exciting decision to use, to cite in future cases around social disadvantage and around poverty as a protectable characteristic. To say, see, look at all the adverse impact that has happened as a result of poor legislation, right? Like, legislating people into poverty. That's unregulated housing, unregulated cost of survival. You know, you need food to live. Yeah, just like a lack of regulation of rights to the people, like legislated dedicated to the people. So, and then these are decisions that were cited to justify or to to legally support the decision being made here, to be like, yeah, but look at how many boxes this decision checks and how this will affect whatever. This right here is exactly what I mean by the importance of, like, physical copies. We'll never be able to read that. And it's in alphabetical order. Okay. I can't get you up because... Ooh, I think I might need to listen to a tune. Rizzo and Rizzo Shoes Limited. Okay, jalapeno-based system. So no jalapenos on this case just yet. We gonna get to it, I'm sure. For citation/note-up searches, the more jalapenos the case has. Blue sidebar or heat map. Okay, so I was looking for the heat map, which shows you where the most cited parts are in your case of interest. The darker the shade, the more a passage has been cited. Now, I'm a little bit, if I can, surprised that there isn't the heat map bar, but maybe it's because of this. Like, this doesn't matter to me. Oh, it's right here. Can you see that? No, you can't. Of course you can't see that. Let me hide my face. Hold on. Hold up. Do, 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 do. The heat bar is like right here. Okay. Where am I? Oh my gosh. Just the bruises. There's a lot though. It's a big one right there too. Citizenship implies a commitment to Canadian society. That is seemingly the only citation of this. I feel like that's just very silly, and I wonder why. Anyway, not important. The important thing is we are learning how to use Canly, and it has not been that long, and I'm learning how to use it. This is like the gymnastics that I have to do in my own brain, where I know I'm not wasting my time, but I also feel like I'm wasting my fucking time. Like, I don't know. It's such a, it's not a good mindset that my brain is in. And this is the history. Ooh. Joseph Power via attorney. So it started in New Brunswick. It was appealed. And then when it was found, whatever happened with the appeal, it went to the Supreme Court of Canada about accountability and unconstitutionality and decisions made by governments and outcomes. We have to read it. We have to read it. Blue sidebar, pages with statute text also contain a tool that allows you to compare different versions of a statute. Okay. So, like, if you were to look up the Human Rights Code of Manitoba, yeah, of course that's what I meant. So this is what they mean by amendments, or there you are. Yeah. Comparing different versions, amendments are changes to codes. He's so fucking cute. I know no one's gonna be here, but still. Oh my gosh, he's so fucking cute. Hi, the ads. Bitch, I want to zoom in on his cute body. Aw, cutie. Ooh. I know. But he's so cute. Okay. Note, if you aren't familiar with searching on Canly already, consider reading these blog posts on using search operators and filters on your search. Keeping track of your legal research with My Canly. My Canly, formerly known as Luxbox, tool, free email, password, commentary, 30,000 pieces, legal commentary collection, law journals, articles, newsletters, research papers, legal textbooks, resources, law students particularly helpful. Find a Canadian legal research and writing guide, an introduction to civil procedure, tort law cases, Canadian constitutional the Canadian Constitutional Law Open Access Casebook, Criminal Law, Canadian Law, Indigenous Law, and Critical Perspectives. Okay. So immediately my brain is like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to learn this, which is not okay. I do want to learn this. Okay, that's why it was all the way over here. Oh. Importance of legal research, step-by-step legal research process, commentary to define and understand the issues, guidelines for online research, researching Canadian federal and provincial legislation, searching Canadian case law, restate the issues and refine your strategy, review and assess the case law, stare decisis and techniques of legal reasoning and legal something with an A. 10. If you get stuck. 11. When to stop. 12. Preparing a legal memorandum, legal citation, appendixes, suggested textbooks, and a glossary. Okay. Starting from the beginning. The Canadian Legal Research and Writing Guide, formerly the best guide to Canadian legal research. 2018, Canly Docs, number 161, edited by Melanie Beckert, Andre Claire, Maravin Cote, Yasmin Khan, and Mandy Ostick, based on work by Catherine Best from 2018. The Canadian Legal Research and Writing Guide is based on the Best Guide to Canadian Legal Research, an online legal research guide written and published by Catherine Best, which she started in 1998. Thanks, girlie. The site grew out of Catherine's experience teaching legal research and writing, and her conviction that a process-based analytical approach was needed. She was also motivated to help researchers learn to effectively use electronic research tools. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine Best retired in 2015. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Catherine. The fact that we have access to this, the fact that, what a gift. She retired in 2018. Okay, so the work that you do, it might not be immediately satisfactory. This is my problem, is things are not immediately satisfactory for me. It may not be immediately satisfactory, but the work that Catherine did was good for me to get into so that I can do work beyond just what I'm doing now. And she generously donated to the site Catherine Best retired in 2015, and she generously donated the site to Canly to use as our legal research site going forward. As Best explained, the world of legal research is dramatically different than it was in 1998. However, the site's emphasis on research process and effective electronic research continues to fill a need. It will be fascinating to see what changes the next 15 years will bring. The text has been updated and expanded for this publication by a national editorial board of legal researchers. Melanie Beckert, Legal Research Counsel with the Manitoba Court of Appeal in Winnipeg. What's up, Melanie? She is the co-founder of the Manitoba Bar Association's Legal Research Section. Hey girl, hit me up. Let me read some stuff for you. Has written several legal textbooks and is also a contributor to slaw.ca. Don't know what that is. Slaw, legal magazine. Okay, cool. It's law. Where are we at? Andre Clare was a legal research officer in the Court of Appeal of Newfoundland and Labrador between 2010 and 2013. He is now head of the Legal Services Division of the Supreme Court of Newfoundland and Labrador. Maravin, is that correct? Cote. Sorry, I'm reading the tones on your name. Is an associate librarian at the Nahum Gelber Law Institute. Oh, how would you pronounce that? Nahum Gelber Law Library at McGill University in Montreal. He's active on the Canadian Association of Law Libraries executive, and writes on legal research topics. Okay, sorry, reading is hard. Yasmin Khan is the manager, Legal Information Services at the Ministry of Attorney General, manager of, this is not. Okay, acknowledgements where acknowledgement is due. She has previous legal research and government law library experience at the City of Toronto and Department of Justice, Canada. In addition to her Master's of Information Studies at University of Toronto, she also completed a Master's of Science, Information and Knowledge Strategy from Columbia University. Congratulations, phenomenal work. Mandy Ostick is a law librarian and information professional with legal research experience in law firm, university library, and courthouse environments. She's had previous positions as library services manager for Norton Rose Fulbright in Vancouver, law librarian at Thompson Rivers University, and director digital library and director of the Digital Library at Courthouse Libraries, British Columbia. Currently, she is a librarian at Harris & Company in Vancouver. Thank you for your work. Catherine Best worked as a research lawyer for almost 30 years. In that role, she researched complex legal issues, prepared opinions for clients, and developed submissions for court and other types of proceedings. Catherine retired from the practice of law in September 2015. So I'm trying to stretch my neck muscles right now because they are tense. Holy cow. Oof. Ugh. Catherine served for 8 years on the board of directors of the Canadian Legal Information Institute, CanLI. Thanks, girlie. And was the first full-time director of legal research and writing at UBC Faculty of Law. She is one of 8 legal researchers featured in the book Law of the Super Searchers. Oh my god. The Online Secrets. I don't know, man. There. That makes more sense. Y'all don't need to see me. You're not here for me, you're here for the legal research. Obviously. Fucking it up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. She is one of the 8 legal researchers featured in the book Law of the Super Searchers, Online Secrets of Top Legal Researchers. No! Where do I find this book? We'll find it. About stare decisis. And techniques of legal reasoning. And legal argument. Techniques of legal reasoning and legal argument. Okay, I guess. By Honorable Justice Paul M. Perel. Chapter 9 of the guide is Stare Decisis and the Techniques of Legal Reasoning and Legal Argument. An article by Honorable Justice Paul M. Perel of the Ontario Superior Court of Justice. It was originally published in 1987. Justice Perel has given permission for it to be republished here, continuing its inclusion in the Best Guide to Canadian Legal Research. That's cool. So from one source to another. Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Hi, baby. I love you too. You're so cute. Oh my gosh, a little wink for me? You wanna come up here? No? Okay. From one source to another, to another, to another. How long? 30 minutes? Okay. I'm going to put my focus to do thing on my Pomodoro so that I can succeed today. Succeed in my knowledge today. So we've done back. Oh, wait. How do I skip? How do you skip your thing? You know what? I'll do a 5-minute timer. Yeah. Cuz I don't need to. This is fine. So we're going to pause and then we're going to do a 5-minute timer because that's our 5-minute break. And what we're going to do is we're going to stretch. We're going to get some weights in. Do some shoulder stuff, mobility, fix up the shoulder mobility. And yeah, we're going to learn stuff today. We're going to have a good day today. Timer, 5 minutes. Let's do it now. good tune. Oh, hey baby. Okay. I suppose we may continue. What a cute boy. Okay, where did I put where did I put my fire? What? So I think every 25 minutes we're just going to do some of that. Back to it. Back to it then. Okay, so sources from sources. We are going into... Thank you, Catherine Best, and shout out to everybody who put this together. Thank you so much for your work and your effort. I promise it's not going to waste. Additional thanks. Thanks go to Rochelle Bastarash, who worked on this guide as a summer student working at Canley, and to Jennifer Taylor, who is a former member of the editorial board. Number 1. The importance of legal research. Legal research is an essential lawyering skill. The ability to conduct legal research is essential for lawyers regardless of area or type of practice. The most basic step in legal research is to find the leading case governing the issues in question. As most researchers know, this is far more difficult than it sounds. This is the case for several reasons. Okay, getting into the complexity of legal research. We woke up this morning quite early, like 5:30. Spent about an hour on social media. Get it out of my system. Okay. Often the issues are not correctly identified, or some issues are missing or missed altogether. Issue identification is crucial for effective research. Issue identification. The law is constantly changing. Recent decisions of the Supreme Court of Canada clearly show the fluidity of legal doctrine. Even where there is a recent decision of the Supreme Court of Canada, split decisions of the court make it difficult to determine how the next case will be decided. Okay? Split decisions and the fluidity of law. In many areas, there are conflicting decisions or no binding authority. You must then research the law of other jurisdictions and apply creative analysis to the existing case law, or create an argument based on first principles. Finding the law is an important part of legal research, but the ability to analyze what you've found and reach a conclusion or formulate an argument based on it is just as essential. Christina Duns and Deborah Schmiedemann expressed this view as follows. As a beginning researcher, one of the bigger mistakes you can make is to envision legal research as a bibliographic checklist of sources to consult. Clearly, you need to be familiar with the various sources and their location in the library, but that's not all. You also need to formulate research strategies that tell which source of several sources you should consult. And your strategy should incorporate flexibility. Boop. Successful researchers continually reevaluate their research methodology and consider alternative research approaches as they find that various sources or research approaches are helpful or fruitless. Even more important, you also need to learn how to advance your analysis of a law-related problem by means of your research, okay? Even the most diligent researcher, armed with the latest technology, will not arrive at a successful result if he or she approaches legal research as a mechanical process devoid of analysis. Thus, legal research is really just a portion of legal problem solving. Okay, what are the points? Why are you walking like that? like, where's my phone? I swear this is normal. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, there was a point to that. There was a reason why I was doing that. Ew. That's cute. Oh, okay. 7 minutes. You're doing good. Why isn't this working? It was working a second ago. Because I want it to be here. Okay. And then this is what I was working with. Okay, I remember. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Do do do. Hmm.
успокойся. Эй, не снимает нас. Да. Так. А? Вори лезет, да? Через окно. Днем, утром.
Okay. That shit always makes me nervous. Hey, but maybe it's break time. Okay. So we're gonna do the 5 minutes. It's just so weird having people literally outside of my window. Gosh. Do 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 do. It's hard to hold your back like that. But before you, there was me. What's a song that I like that is stuck in my head? Because what was I doing? Okay. That was good right here. Okay. Cool. Who freaking knew? Who freaking knew? Who knew putting in the effort is worth it? God. Okay, that was 5 minutes. They're probably not going to come back over here, right? I want to rewatch that. Okay. I was like, I didn't get it. Okay. Hey. I got close at the end. Okay. I can only. Okay. Good spin. Toes, that's okay. Pull yourself in. Where are you holding? Under your ribs. A spin. A twist. A spin. Climb. Holding it right here. Holding your weight right here. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. Hoist, not a jump. That's good. At the ankles, I think, is where I can improve. And then having everything come from like here. Hoist from there. Okay. Hoist. Wow. The change in stability is fucking crazy. Okay. There. Whoa, that is like immediately the switch. Okay, well, I feel like I need to try that again. Yeah, we're gonna learn law, of course, but I'm exercising right now. I can only. Da 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 da. I'm into you. I should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you. Baby, even Even on the worst nights I'm into. Baby, not a day goes by that I'm not into you. Here's the pole we dance upon. Here's the pole we dance upon. Here's the boy we love so long. He's our good, good boy. I should be over all the butterflies I'm into. Baby, not a day goes by that I'm not into you. We're holding up like this. That's a hard one. Is that any different? Oh, shit. Okay. Still can't do that one. It's like the thing you need to know how to do. Oh my god, okay. There's too many things going on at once. I need to take an actual break. Goodbye. Yeah, break time for real, for real. For real, for real. More law